What was he like as a coach, Martin Johnson?
As I said, mate, I enjoyed Jono. I mean, originally, obviously, he comes in. He is the icon of English rugby, the most, probably, well, arguably, we spoke about this before. The best player England's ever had, and won it, done it, and won it all, isn't he? And he adapted to the role. He changed. He passed on the sort of leadership to the players. Originally, he was sort of very much like in his captain's role and everything, trying to motivate the troops and everything, but as you say, his IP is phenomenal in terms, especially how to win test matches. I mean, the guy's played 90, including British Lions, 90 odd, 92, I think it is. And he's probably won about 80 of them, or 80% definitely. So he knows how to win test matches. As I said, look, I think responsibility has got to be taken. Yeah, look, dysfunctional coaching group never really agreed on how they should play, and they all wanted their sort of 10 penneth worth, so training could be a little bit long. Everyone had their half an hour, and sort of didn't want to give their piece of the pie up because they wanted to get their forwards bit and their defence bit, their attack coaching instead of being synchronised and having a much more holistic view. They sort of said, right, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to micromanage my area, whereas actually that's not what was needed. But also, we let him down as players. You said it there, Brax. Did we really push for the highest standards? Did we really behave and set the right example? And did we front up when we needed to consistently? No, we didn't. And look, I would like personally, I'd like to see him back in the game. I can understand why he's not in the game. I think it took a lot out of him.
It took a lot of shit, didn't he?
Interesting, and completely unfairly. And I tell you what's good though is I don't think anyone thought the flack he was taking was fair. No one held him fully to account. He would have held himself fully to account. That's the man he is. And I thought he was treated, pretty disgracefully actually. After that,
it's a brutal world though. The coaching.
It is, and Jono's a big man. He knows that, and I know it myself from coaching as well. It's cutthroat, and you're there to be sort of shot at. And you take full responsibility.
So let's ask you final question to finish off on the coaching. Your favourite club coach and your favourite England coach, and I'll do mine.
Oh, tough that, mate. I don't know whether we could have favourite because they're different. I'm not trying to dodge the question, but there are different times in your career. When you're young, you need a different type of pair of eyes and voice overseeing you and helping you and cajoling you than when you're a bit older, don't you? I actually really enjoyed, when I came back in briefly, I actually did enjoy Stuart Lancaster, Andy Farrell.
Oh yeah.
And again, you're judged by how you go in the World Cup, aren't you? And look, we know what happened.
Not very good.
We won't get into that. And I think, Stuart is a fountain of knowledge in the game. He's found his best role now, hasn't he? And he's always admitted that. He never really liked being selector. He never liked having to have 70% of his job with sponsors and media, which England job is. He wanted to get out there and coach and make players better and bring through the younger guys and everything. And, he and you could see that actually at the time. And Andy Farrell, I really enjoyed. He was a big motivator, really positive guy, full of energy, and you just didn't think you could lose when he was in your corner. Really,